by a dog, and one of them just disappeared, and the other one we heard a noise last night, and then when we woke up the other evening, it had died. And we tried to guess what killed it.
What did you guess?
I thought it was a dog or a fox, and Mommy thought it was a fox.
Really?
And Roddy didn't know what it was.
So was the chicken gone, or was the chicken just dead?
No, I heard a noise last night when we were sleeping, and it sounded like and when we woke up the other evening, the chicken was just gone.
Just gone.
And there was just one chicken left.
Yeah.
I
That
don't.
chicken's gone now too, right?
It isn't Lister, I think.
No,
Lister's friends of the chicken.
Yeah.
Because that he is our animal and the chicken is our animal. So they're both best friends.
Yes.
So that's why it should have killed it.
Yeah, but the final chicken has disappeared now, hasn't it? And did it disappear, or was it found dead?
Well, we found lots of feathers underneath the house.
Yeah.
And I think that was the first that died.
Did you just scrape them all together and make another chicken out of them?
No. Why would we do that?
Because then you have a free chicken.
When there was only one chicken left, and the chicken was all lonely and the chicken was sad, then I drew a piece of paper. I drew the chicken out in a piece of paper.
Did you stick all the feathers to it?
And then I cut it out.
Yeah.
And then I put it down on the floor outside. And then the chicken might have found it and cuddled it.
Yeah. Probably did find it and cuddle it. Yeah.
I'd better make a sleeping spot so that the chicken could be best friend of it. I know. Maybe I could just make a chicken out of paper and then stick the feathers to the chicken.
Yeah. Have you still got the feathers?
They're underneath the house.
Yeah.
We found lots of them. Lots and lots and lots.
Maybe that's how chickens are made. Someone just draws something on a piece of paper and then sticks chicken feathers to them, and then they just come alive and start clucking and running about. Well, how do you think they're made?
I think they might have been bought by a chicken shop.
Chicken shops. How do you think the chicken shop gets the chickens?
Maybe it made out of wood.
Yeah.
And then maybe they put the feathers onto it and then stuck in the case. And then one day they might have put a needle with blood inside the chicken.
Yeah.
And
Get
then
the chicken blood in there.
And then maybe they might have just put another needle in to make it come alive.
Yeah. With the final needle is full of life. Is it? I wonder where they get that from. To put in the needle.
Maybe they might have done that to make a chicken.
Yeah, but I wonder how they get that needle full of life. That's the important bit, isn't it? Get that needle full of life, otherwise how are you going to build your chicken? It sounds tricky to make, like that life liquid in the needle. I wonder how they do that.
No,
maybe they just suck it out of other chickens.
The blood one is more and more difficult.
More than the life one.
Because you can't get blood inside the needle and then that's put in a chicken. That would be difficult.
Well, you just stick it in something that's got blood and you suck the end of the needle so that the blood rushes in to the syringe. And then you can just squirt it into your wooden chicken. That's pretty... Like, that happens with blood, but it doesn't happen with life. It's harder to do with life. How do you suck some life into a syringe? That's a problem we have to solve before we start this chicken reanimation
And
project.
what about the bones inside the chicken? Maybe they put some little tiny bones inside a little tiny needle, and then they just put the needle into it, and then the bones go into it,
Yeah.
and then the bones grow and grow until they put some life in it, and then the chicken comes alive.
It'd be good if we could make chickens that didn't have any bones.
What?
Because they'd be easy to eat. Although you need the bones to hang on to, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have bones on the outside that are like little handles.
Not a eating chicken.
Well, chickens are nice to eat.
No, you can eat chicken wings, but you can't eat chickens.
Can't you eat chicken legs?
What?
I like chicken thighs and chicken legs.
Ugh.
A lot of people eat chicken breasts.
At my house, I have chicken wings.
Yeah.
Chicken wings are yummy.
Yes, I know you like chicken wings. But there's lots of protein in chicken breasts, you know.
What?
Yeah. People eat chicken breasts
Oh.
and they eat chicken legs. And they even eat chicken livers.
You know what?
What?
All my chickens died, and now it's only Lister alone. But Mommy said that we still had cows.
Yeah, I think they might be imaginary.
No, a really long time. Next to in the yard next to our pen house. Then there were lots of real live cows, and the cows keep on eating grass.
Yes. You have to train the cows to eat dogs and foxes.
What?
Because then your chickens will be protected. But don't train the cows to eat chickens, otherwise, you know, the whole plan's out the window then. If all your cows are eating your chickens, you're going to have to find something else. Maybe get some elephants in to eat the cows.
Maybe that's right. Maybe last night a cow came along in our hen house, and then they just ate our chicken.
Yeah. Maybe it thought the chicken was a bale of hay.
But all our animals are best friends. We have to train Lister. We have to train Lister and the cows to eat foxes and dogs.
Yeah.
And other sort of animals that kill the chickens, so that the chickens can keep alive.
Yeah. Raw, they have to eat those dogs and foxes raw.
You know what?
Because cows can't cook.
You know what?
Their hooves, they can't turn the knobs on the gas cooker with their hooves.
You know what?
Because they don't have the posable bits of hoof to grab the knobs with. They can't cook, cows.
You know what?
Yeah, what?
Have you ever heard of at Alma Street? There was a little pod, and it was called a flycatcher. And the little girl bring it down the street, and got to bring her home. And it was purple. And the teacher said that the little girl got to let it out because that moth died.
It was in a moth catcher.
It was in a moth catcher, and that little girl got to bring it home, and she got to let it come out because it died. Because that she got to bring it out.
Yeah. I think the moth probably would have died anyway. Moths don't live very long.
Yeah, sometimes I want a moth as a pet.
Yeah, they do make a good pet.
And that's why
Moth.
I make lots of traps to get moths.
Yeah.
And you know what
You know what we should do? You know what a good business idea is?
And
just set up a shop where you just sell moths as pets. You'll make $1 million. Everyone wants moths. Pet moths. But yeah, we'll have to have an effective moth catcher so we can populate our stock, our shop moth stock.
we'll have to need lots of little tiny bags, and then we'll have to need put moths in it,
Moths.
flying around, and then I could
Why do you want to pet moths so much?
and then I
Are
could
they cuddly?
and you know what?
What?
And then I could open up the lid and then get them off and then put it in a little bag with a hair tie around it, and then I'll sell it to people.
So they can take it home and give it a cuddle. Why do you think moths make such good pets?
Because that they can fly.
Yeah. So you think they're rather like fairies? Is that why you like moths?
Well, butterflies.
Yeah.
And birds and stuff like that are a bit like fairies.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think I saw a blue fairy, blue wings, lots of days. Because that one day I saw a little tiny stick with lots of wings, and the wings were blue, and it was so tiny that it was fluttering around everywhere.
Butterflies and moths are a bit like fairies if you just concentrate on the wings, but if you have a really good look at their faces, they're a bit like monsters. Yeah.
I'm nice to animals, you know.
Yeah. You're a very kind person. Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to watch the movie all by myself.
It's frightening.
I want to watch it with you from now on.
Yeah.